folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him there.
I can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Fights through the tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Levitt. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
And the Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grab behind the line, it's Perry. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pocket breaking down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw it again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Muscles past the defender. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period? We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Sun Devils will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, you could just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's ball. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The Gators will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Caught behind the line. It's Perry. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Toss play to the outside. Breaks into open space. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Makes the catch. It's Moss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. To the air, it's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Lacy. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. pulls it in. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He lets it go. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. On the move now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw here. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Oh, he's bringing it back. Breaking tackles and going. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Gators.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield. He misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The punt is fair, caught, but now up to see about that penalty. 15-yard penalty. The offense gets closer to the goal line. Now the offense is set up with a short field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to secure.
Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. To the air. It's Levitt. Grab behind the line. It's Lacy. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution. Plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Lacy. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He's looking deep again. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
The Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here.
You know, I love a bootleg with a dual-threat quarterback who can get to the outside away from that pressure and give him the option to either throw the ball downfield or, as you see here, he has the athletic ability to pick up a few yards.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And that gain will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back in motion now. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They keep them guessing with a run. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sun Devils line it up with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it in the open. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Perry. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quick completion to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Breaks an open space. Powering through. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. You will be expecting them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.